Hey everyone, welcome back to the Carstein playthrough. Grand Clown Vlad the Wise is not doing too bad at all. We do have an army chasing some of our forces, so we're trying our best to get out of dodge. So we'll be out on the 5th, they'll be following us about a week behind. In the meantime, we're just actually buying time while we take back this land. However, we need to be made aware we also have issues up there as well, so we're going to have to try and unite these forces, and I think we might try and do it by using some of our fleets, because we really don't use our fleets enough, so we'll actually use them here. If you can get there, that would be very nice. Can you get here? Come on, fleets. Is it because these are blocking it? Oh, we can't actually move. Joyful. That is not good. Oh, we can move you guys. Well, there's that plan buggered. Well, we're going to have to get them here, aren't we? So, oh god, what have we done? Oh no. Disaster. We're fine, don't worry people, don't worry. There we go. And we're just going to get on the boats. Oh, we were going to get on the boats and sail away, but since the boats can't actually move, I think we're probably going to have to go the long route. In fact, let's sneak back up here. There's no point in these boats being here. Bit of a shame, but hey, we've got to use what we've got. So we've got 1,700 of them here as well, so that's quite interesting. However, I think I'm just going to quickly march on these guys. Oh, they are actually following us. That's fine. I'm happy to take them on a little wild goose chase. Let's just finish these guys quickly, yes. And we got ourselves a prisoner out of it. So we know where they are now. We'll head back into Farlichberg. In the meantime, we've got 2,000 marching on us here. So we'll see what we can actually do. In fact, I'm actually going to send our people all the way down with us as well. Because it won't be long before they start paying some attention. Your nightly studies of the movements of the celestial bodies are increasing your knowledge of a great many things. You feel that you're getting closer to understanding the universe. Okay, 100 military technology points, that's actually really good. Because our military points actually build fairly slowly. And ideally we want to go for maybe siege, and that's a lot of money though. Maybe we should expand on some other things. Cav, heavy, light, because yeah, we might have a look at increasing our troops. Not at this moment. We're going to wait until we're over with these wars first. So that's perfect. Fritz has been okay. We said we were going to do Celeste, wasn't it? There we go. Get on over. How are you getting on? So I've not heard from you for a while. Might be slightly different. Volestein. We're working for it. Oh, what's happening here? That's still vampiric. That worried me for a moment then. So we suffered a defeat and then a victory. So that was goes at 32%. So there's 4,600 of them also up here. These are the rebels for the peasant revolt. But I'm actually going to come down here and we're going to take care of this war first. This war is going to be my main priority. Who is Hannah? Why did we say we were going to take her? I'm not sure if I want to carry on with you. Fritz, go and deal with her. Have I got anyone else? Right, who's your parents? Why have I got these random kids? Did I just agree to this and not think about it? Fritz, you could take both of them. I've heard you're good with children, Fritz. Yes, see, you're a scholar. Yeah, exactly. So we've got the 4,000 men together. We're going to leave the siege and we're just going to go and take care of this army. With the war score being what it is, a couple of victories with the army. We can either take out these guys here. Are they actually in the same war? I don't think so. Oh, they're in this war. Right, so okay. So these guys are in the Grail War. So we've gone ahead and defeated them. Pushes the war score to 72%. Let's take out the smaller stack next. And they've got an army of 2,500 that have decided to join. But Graf Aldebert II of Averland has decided to step up. I'm going to defeat him. So let's have a look at him himself. He's got personal combat's -2, not the greatest. He does have a sword called Mother's Ruin. Nice, like the name of it. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to balance. Oh, that was great, but he managed to escape. Right, okay. I was in the thick of it during the battle, and your tally of slain enemies has impressed even the most grizzled sergeants in your army. As you clean the blood splatter off your swords and armour, the men cheer for your bravery and what you displayed in securing the victory. I'll gain 100 prestige. Prestige is glorious for us. We're going to continue to chase these people. And we're at 87%, so to be honest, if we just take one more piece of territory from them, we're probably golden. Let's take back what we've got here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take a bit of a detour. I'm going to deal with what we've got here. Working in my observatory lately, I've become frustrated by broken equipment, weeks on end of cloudy weather, frequent interruptions by curious intruders, and even animals. It's very hard to maintain concentration. I must persist, the truth is out there. So we will persist, and we'll see exactly what we can actually achieve here. There we go. So I think we'll probably have to head up here soon, so let's head up here and just claim back Waldenhof. We'll call up what men we can. Let's just pause things up while we have a quick look at what men we have available. 50 men is useless. Yeah, not a lot. Got about 500 though or so. We should be able to take care of these guys fairly easily. I'm not too bothered about leaving these because the war score will continue to tick along. Oh, have we run into trouble here? I think indeed we have. Not too much of a problem, we'll just go ahead and take back this land, so that'll get the war score where it needs to be. No point in us even assaulting at this rate. Technically, we're not the leader of the siege, which is somewhat unfortunate. Oh, look at this, they do have a large army, finally. Well, this is somewhat interesting, so what I'm going to do is study some celestial bodies. Yeah, let's forget about the war for a minute. They're progressing well with studies. I see movements and relationships that I never dared to guess. It seems clear to me now that I know the laws that guide the movements of the stars. They're also reflected in Earth in some way. So from that I get another 100 military technology points and 1 learning. Brilliant. Maybe I can start putting this into practice now we've got 600. So let's have a look at our army. Our composition is heavy and light. Now with light we can increase quite a bit. Now do we have many cav? We do have some light cav. Or we can do military organisation. So that would increase the morale of our army, give us more retinue to put the money into. It would cost us 500. Is that really going to be the smartest thing? I think we're going to go for 1 light, 1 cav. Cultural advancements. Did we say we were going for legalism? I cannot remember. Was it Majesty? I mean, how much are these? 300 a time. I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to go for Majesty because it's going to get us piety. I know we've got plenty of piety. Sorry, there it is. But I think we can always need more. So yes, I'll go for that. Brilliant. So let's take care of what we need to take care of here. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to attack these guys head on, because we might be somewhat distracted in the moment. Now we should be able to take this fairly easily. I would imagine the quality of their troops is nowhere near what ours is, and we will chase them down, and then once we lift the sieges it's going to allow us to call up a few more men, which will be handy for us as well. So we're at 100% on that at the moment, so we'll go ahead and call that. Excellent. Now, Peto, can you actually help us and get us some more men? Unfortunately, the answer to that is a resounding no. So we've got 3,000 men able to fight. I don't really think that's enough for us at the moment. So let's do an easy battle. And we'll keep an eye on what these are doing now. Let us not forget we have one prisoner. And I think we are actually going to sacrifice him. And what we're going to do, instead of saving up, is we're just going to summon the undead now. Because I think we might get about 1,500 or so out of this one. 1,750. That is good. That is far better than I expected. So we might actually be able to take these guys. Let's just head up here. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. Right, so how are we going to do this? Right now, if we head down to this territory, we'll see if we can bait them somewhat. Offling would be better. The King of Tavares, Califero the Cruel, has decided to settle in Market and create his new homeland. Where is this place? Oh, all the way in a place called I don't care. Okay, back we go. Back to civilization. So let's see what we can actually do. I mean, who's taking us there? Alright, that's the holy quest. You know what? I'm going to let them carry on with that. I'm going to take back some of this land. They're not actually doing anything. I mean, they take a little bit of our land. That's not too bad an issue. Now there's 10,000 of them. Now that's when it becomes an issue. But there's a way for us to do this. You're sure you've made a breakthrough in your studies? It cannot be otherwise. The Earth is round. It revolves around the sun. How little we know about the universe. So I can publish my findings, which people are going to believe me a heretic. I can continue my studies in secret. I'll continue in secret. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to try and sneak around and maybe take Langenfeld. See what sort of an impact it has when they take Eichenchatten. Not a massive impact, in fact. In fact, we're just going to assault this one. So that's going to keep the war score where it needs to be for us. Now, can we get across? We can indeed. They're going back here. That's fine. We can go and take this back while we're waiting. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Now there is a river crossing. We could actually make us that. Oh, hang on. Who the hell are you? Oh my god. 24th, 15th. We'll be out of there. Yeah, things are getting somewhat cramped. Don't worry, people. Do not worry. Brilliant. Your mission has so far been a success. Celeste is on side. So who is going to be the next person? So Arnulf, 24% of your levy is with them. Haaland. Ah, now we're seeing something. So we've got a Duchess. Gretel. So ideally, Gretel, we want you to be Waldruff. There you go. In Torpin. Okay, let's get over to Torpin then, Gretel. See what we can do to help you out a little bit. So, I'm going to be silly. We're going to assault. We've got an army of the undead and I want to try and turn this around as quickly as I can, so let's pick a target. They're a lot smaller. Right, we're going to go for this. We're going to try and assault this nice and quick. Bloody hell, you are good. You got your work cut out though, because she still hates us. She'll be much better when she's of the same religion, I'll tell you that now. Here we go, we're here. So 650 odds. Let's hope this improves us. 90%. Right, now we're not going to go for that one just yet. Where have we got? Because that one would take too long, so let's go next door. So far we're not being harassed. Oh my god, 1600. We're just going to try and find somewhere that's a little bit easier. My god, yeah. Okay, back over to Langenfeld. Now we'll have to see where these guys actually end up heading to. Now with the fact we've got 3,000 or so, it could mean a few things. Now, should we put Manfred back as our spy master, Fritz, or should we have a non-vamp? He wants to become King of Sylvania. Do we really want to put someone in that position? Fritz, is he any more trusted? Bretislav. What does Fritz want? That's a good question. To become spy master? We'll give you that, Fritz. We're actually gonna try and get more technology. I'll try not to die, Fritz. Right, what sort of impact is this going to have when they take back this land? That's the good question. 81%. They are assaulting. Not too much of a problem. It just means we are going to have to take care of this army one way or another. We don't have the men to do it at the moment. So, I think we're going to take this land. And then we'll probably get back to our safe territory, disband, and then try and reform again. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Oh, they've got 2,000. That's an opportunity I really don't think we can miss. Where are they going? Let's try and get on them here. Any opportunity we can sense to weaken them would be brilliant. Torpin has been a success. Right, so we're very close to actually turning it into a positive opinion, because a lot of these forces that we can see but we can't call up are from these smaller vassals who aren't particularly happy with ourselves. Now that war score has increased a little bit, nowhere near what we wanted. We do have some of their friends there now trying to take back our land. So I think what we're probably going to have to do is abandon this, go and take care of these. Now there's almost 1,300 of them there. Once we get up here, we'll take care of these, then disband. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how we get on with that plan, whether it's a good one or not, who knows. And we're about to find out. So we can take that back straight away. And I think we're actually going to go straight on and try and take them while we've still got the army of the undead. That's good, they decided to split their troops, which I am completely fine with. We'll assault this as well. So we're at 5% with this at the moment. What I'll try and do is maybe take this large stack they have here as well. Because these people are just going to keep on coming, but if we take care of the large stack, it's going to be a little bit easier for our vassals to manage whilst we're rebuilding our forces. Going straight back for the same land again. Cheeky. There we go, we've managed to catch them on the hop. Look at these guys, they're going to be an issue. Right, okay. Let's just make sure that we can't do anything now. So 50, no, not really. Okay, so time to disband. So remember, we've got our special troops, so we're going to dismiss the levies this way. Oh yes, the undead hordes. I was wondering for a moment then, saying I didn't think we had a massive holy order like that. Let's just make sure we've done this correctly. Holy order, yes. We're fine, we're okay. So that war score's at 18% and the other one's at 72. Now I do want to finish this one off, so I will gather the men together in a moment. Now bear in mind we do have 919 gold, but I'm actually saving this. Has the catacombs been done? The Gothic wing first has been done. we can upgrade to the second Gothic wing. Fort level +1, garrison size +5. Once again, I believe that would be a show of strength. We could probably spend the money a lot wiser. A toll booth, +3 tax income. That's actually quite interesting. The training ground though, that's a decent bonus. Temple walls. Undead catacombs, garrison size +15. Undead catacombs it is. That's a good point. Do we have any more so we can do undead catacombs? Right, let's have a quick look at the surrounding area. So what's the sign for it? It's that. So we can't do anything there, so it's just in the one, is it? Oh, right, okay. So undead catacombs, is it only in certain areas? That's what I'm wondering. She already has them. Okay, should we build a new holding? So we could do a temple, 838 gold, that's a lot for a temple. What do we get from the temple? Almost 1,000 troops. I'm gonna ponder that. The episode's at an end. Let me know what you feel like I should be building, because I feel like we need to sort of build towards that. I mean, otherwise I'm just probably going to see about bringing up all my men, maybe supplement them with vassals. We could build up again on retinue, but to be honest, I'm going to leave retinue for a little bit. Maybe wait until we have enough points again to upgrade this. But we'll see how we get on. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.